We're live. It's happening. It's really happening. We're going to angle it so you guys aren't looking at the awful sun glare behind me. I'll wait till people start coming in. Martinez. Oh no. Oh gosh. Oh no. Down goes Frazier. Sorry. Made everybody seasick. What's going on? Martinez Joe first in the house. John Hine in the house. Hit him with the Hine. So, alright. What's going on, everybody? Hugh Magnificence in the house. Yeah, guys, we got new releases to talk about. We got a stack of movies to talk about. I also want to mention something else. First and foremost, we're going to do the live stream for an hour today. So I grabbed 20, but I don't know if I'll talk about all 20 because I want to talk new releases. I want to mention some titles I have for sale that I've been selling on Instagram. So I'm going to do that. But the live stream's going to go to like 10:45 because we have some errands and whatnot to run. I'm actually already showered and had breakfast, and I'm actually up and moving already. Hugh Magnificent says, have you seen Fatal Beauty? No, I have not. Sarah Jones is in the house. Mario's in the house. Charlie's in the house. Martinez Joe has a package coming from me today. Nice. Marie and Gary are watching Blippy. Lucky you. Aubrey's in the house. Jonathan from Plat X2's in the house. So yeah, like I said, we got stack of movies to talk about like normal. Pretty small new release list. We'll wait a little bit. Wait till some people filter in. Andrew's in the house. What's going on, everybody? And I also have some stuff that I'm selling, newer releases that I've been getting from a Facebook deal. So, John says, did you order the Iron Bob Funko Pop? I didn't. It was pretty tempting. I don't have any J or Silent Bob Funko Pops. I've thought about getting the Bluntman and Chronic one before, but I haven't had a chance to. I think it's sold out on the website. I did not watch Deep Blue Sea 3. I haven't seen any of the Deep Blue Sea movies, even the original, which I do want to watch at some point. I do own that in my collection. So yeah. How's everybody doing? It's Thursday. I wasn't here last week, and I forgot to drop a video last Thursday. The lady and I went and visited some family, so I just kind of was off the radar and apologize. But plenty of new videos are coming to the channel. I think I currently have 7 videos recorded and uploaded, and I probably have another 7 videos worth of stuff to record. I have been buying a ton of stuff. I'm gonna have to do something about making some extra space. I talked to Jess, the Dollar Tree Queen, about what I could do to make some extra space, and she gave me a cool idea that I should be able to do on my top shelf on Blu-rays, and I'll be able to do it for all my 4Ks, which is really exciting because I've been upgrading a lot of stuff to 4K. So I'm gonna buy myself some extra space. I can't buy any extra DVD space. I've toyed with putting my TV stuff in storage because it takes up so much room. Like, I look at my Blu-ray shelves and I see stuff like The Big Bang Theory, which takes up like this much room. Entourage, Freaks and Geeks, 30 Rock, which is normally up there but is in the bedroom right now because we've been watching it. Really enjoying 30 Rock, by the way. Masters of Sex, Game of Thrones. And that's not even like on my TV shelf or on my DVD shelf. I have a ton of complete series box sets that take up a lot of space. Welcome Back, Kotter, Wonder Years, Married with Children, King of Queens, The Office, um, Parks and Rec, Boy Meets World. So, um, Movie King Ryan's in the house. What's going on, Ryan? How are you, buddy? Sorry, I'm plugging my phone because the cat's near here and I don't need her um, knocking stuff over. So, PlatX2 says, after seeing your comments on Force of Nature on Instagram yesterday, I can't wait to see your review on it. Yeah, so that'll be my end of July review video. So it's probably going to be 3 weeks away because there's only going to be 3 July review videos because one week when we were gone for most of the week, we only watched 2 movies. So I combined those. So we're probably like 3 or 4 weeks away. But I will talk about it. And it's definitely not going to be. Um, it's not going to be making my shelf. Brandon's in the house. He says, hey, I bought a toy lot off the boy. Yeah. Got nearly 4 times what I paid for it. He had no idea what he had. Yeah. I actually stopped watching that channel just because I, I was just losing interest in what they were doing. It wasn't anything personal. I still like them, but I mean, I know they're close to your area, so that's cool that you got to meet up. Yeah, PletX2 dropped a new video yesterday, and there's some beard talk and some bloopers in there. I really enjoyed that. It was very, very funny. So, somebody asked, have I seen To Live and Die in L.A.? I have not. Same person who asked earlier about a movie. I have not seen those movies. So, I want to mention Geriatric Geek, who I don't think is in the room right now. Bill, if you guys don't check out his channel, do so. He just recently hit 1,000 subscribers, and he's doing a giveaway for a PlayStation Classic, which is like a little PlayStation plug and play on your TV. He's doing a giveaway on his channel. So, like I said, if you don't watch Bill's channel, Geriatric Geek, go over, give him a subscribe or sub. I don't know why I said a subscribe. Give him a sub, and yeah, sign up for his giveaway. He wanted me to mention that. Well, he didn't want it. He mentioned it to me because I obviously subscribe to his channel. So I am passing the word on because Bill puts out great content, and you should check him out. So, excuse me. So I didn't want to forget to mention that because I know once we get talking about new releases in the stack, plus the fact that I am just doing an hour today, I want to make sure we don't go overboard. So, or not overboard, but I don't want to forget to mention it. Have I picked up any Criterion movies during the sale? Corey, yes. I have not. No, I'm not some big Criterion guy. I think I own like 5 or 6 Criterions in my. Well, I probably own like maybe 6 or 7 Criterions in my collection. I think a lot of it's just obscure movies that I really have no interest in. I mean, I have hundreds of movies I've probably never seen. And I own the movies that I really want to own on Criterion. I think that if there was stuff that I wanted to get or a title I wanted to get that was on Criterion that I did not yet have, I would consider it. But to drop $20 a title, it's still not appealing to me personally. But I already own stuff like Breakfast Club and 12 Angry Men, and I'm trying to figure Virgin Suicides. I think my Traffic Blu-ray got upgraded to Criterion. Um, Election I have on, Criterion. Ghost World. So I own a lot of, not a lot. I own stuff on Criterion that, you know, I wanted to get, but I did not grab anything this time around. So, really fast, before we dive into new releases and everything, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you'll know I've been getting like newer releases to sell. Um, I've been buying Facebook lots from somebody. What is this? Do you know any reputable sellers of made to order Blu ray upgrades for movies previously only on DVD? Do you have an example of that? Or Mario says, okay, Rick, you have a good day. You too. Take care. What's going on, Matt? Matt's in the house. Like, are you talking about? I don't know what exactly you're talking. Are you talking about like Warner Archives? Are you talking about? I mean, Stinky Tuna is a big one that recently has been putting out Netflix stuff on Blu-ray. They also put out Song of the South. If you watch Martinez Joe's channel, they did a review. Um, I think actually Stinky Tuna just added True Lies to the website. So I know a lot of people in the community have dealt with them. I haven't ordered anything from Stinky Tuna yet, but they have stuff that was never available on physical in the US or True Lies on Blu ray. Um, so, but Geriatrics in the house. Geriatric, I pimped your giveaway and congratulated you on hitting 1,000 subs. You missed it by like 5 minutes. What's going on, sir? So yeah, really fast. I just want to run through a stack of stuff that I have for sale. If you guys are interested in any of it, you can message me on Instagram. You can email me downthemovie@gmail.com. Uh, I think I'm selling stuff for fairly good prices. There's a handful of people in this room who have bought some of them from me, but I keep getting newer stuff. So check out my Instagram if you don't already. Like I said, I'm going to run through the stack really fast. Then we're going to get into new releases. Oh, the cat is being a turd this morning. Um, yep, Jess has bought some. Marie. So yeah, about Matt Wilson, if he's still in here, has bought some of the newer stuff from me. My buddy Ryan actually has a package heading his way. So I'm going to run through really fast. The first two I will mention, the DVDs have light scratches, the Blu-rays are mint, but then the rest of the stuff is all mint. None of it comes with codes. Like I said, if you're interested, you can either Instagram message me or email me. That's the easiest way. So the two that I have where the DVDs are lightly scratched are Birds of Prey and Brightburn. I actually have a few copies of Brightburn available. Like I said, Blu-rays are mint. They don't come with digital codes. These two have lightly scratched DVDs. Then I'm just going to go through fairly quick. Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. And like I said, I have more stuff coming to me. This person has become a very good hookup on movies. So, Booksmart, great movie. Charlie's Angels, the new Child's Play, Doolittle with Robert Downey Jr., Guns Akimbo, which is an absolutely fantastic film, Jumanji: The Next Level, Mercy, a fantastic film as well, the new Pet Sematary, Reign of the Supermen, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, Stuber, and Trolls World Tour. Yeah, this person actually had like brand new stuff that had just come out the same week. Those have already been spoken for and they were already shipped out. Two of the people, well, one person's definitely in this room. The other, they're both here, I think. So, but like a brand new movie release. But yeah, so all this is available for sale. I don't usually pimp what I have for sale, but before I list this stuff on eBay, I've been trying to, provide this stuff to, viewers and friends and such before I list it. Thank you, kind words, Corey. I really appreciate that, man. So yeah, I want to say, looking at this pile, they probably range in price from like $5 to $8 a title, plus shipping, of course. And the more you buy, shipping will stay like $3 for three or less movies, and then just go up to $4. So that's the stack of stuff available. Like I said, you can either message me on Instagram or feel free to email me at downthemovie@gmail.com. And yeah, thanks for my sales, listening to my sales pitch. So we're going to talk about new releases that are coming out next Tuesday. And we're going to try this again. This will be the third live stream where I've said that these two titles are coming out. Supposedly they're releasing Monday at FYE's. Like I said, we're 0 for 2 so far. This is my third time saying they're coming out, but the Better Off Dead and Tommy Boy's Steelbooks, supposedly from FYE, are coming out this upcoming Monday. We shall see. FYE is a place I'm going today, but it's to look for brand new pop figures that should be in stores now. There's a set of pop figures that I really want to get from my probably one of my top 3 comedy movies of all time. So fingers crossed. Maybe they'll have these steelbooks out early. It will be very hard for me to not walk out with Tommy Boy if they do. But the title that intrigues me most this week, and hopefully somebody in this room has seen it or can provide some information, is from Shout Factory. And it is called Swallow. So I don't know if it's something that will be available in stores, like at Walmart, maybe at Best Buy. But it looks like it's about a woman who like swallows glass or like chews. It looks like a very weird movie, but also looks very interesting. All right, Sarah, take care. Thanks for popping in and saying hi. So, Swallow is the main release that's coming out this week, and that's really not a major release. I know Chris Stuckman did a review, but I personally don't watch any of Stuckman's reviews until after I've watched a movie. So I was just curious if anybody in the room has seen Swallow. It looks very, very interesting. I did watch the trailer, and Bridget watched the trailer and said it looked good. So maybe I'll rent it. I have some Vudu and Amazon credit from like Amazon credits from placing orders, but I was just curious if anybody had seen that. Also, Best Buy 4K Steelbooks are coming out this upcoming week of Inception and The Town, which is pretty cool. Nothing I'm going to go out day one and buy, but I think somebody has already messaged me about a movie I showed for sale. So I will get back to you after the live stream if you're watching this. If not, I'm ready to get back to you after this live stream anyway. And that's weird. The viewer count has dropped by like 8 people. Did I say something? Next up are a couple TV shows, and that's really it for new releases. And I think that's what we're going to see. I know I sound like a broken record. Obviously, in September and October, there are going to be a ton of catalog titles coming out. Blu-ray for the first time, 4K for the first time. But it'll be exciting to see some of that stuff. I have a few titles pre-ordered that are coming out in September. But yeah, the last 2 things coming out, I'm all over the place today, guys, is Jack Ryan Season 2, which is the Amazon Prime show, and His Dark Materials, which I think is connected to the Chronicles of Narnia, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But that's coming out on Blu-ray as well. That's an HBO series. Marie says August 18th, more animated talking dogs. I know in August, King of Staten Island's coming out, which I'm excited about. I enjoyed that movie. There's the Mallrats Arrow release that Joe just mentioned that I pre-ordered the day Joe told me about it. And actually, what a great segue, Joe. I'm rocking my Stranger Things Mallrats crossover shirt. And I want to mention that I recorded a podcast on Tuesday where we talk about Jay and Silent Bob Reboot. Is the Hollywood Boulevard podcast, which I've been on before. I talked about Rambo Last Blood a few months ago. Um, totally just blanked. I was on it. I talked about the films of Kevin Smith probably like 2 years ago now. Um, I talked about Boy Meets World on that podcast. So they had me back. And like I said, I talked Jay and Silent Bob Reboot. So if you're interested, keep an eye on the YouTube community tab, my Instagram, all that stuff. And oh man, the cat is being a little turd today. I'll have a link to the podcast when it drops. So, like I said, I think that's dropping the second week of August, and we talk all about Jay and Silent Bob Reboot, Kevin Smith's career, basically. It kind of goes a little all over the place. I try to squeeze some physical media talk in there as well. John, I actually did. Um, if you guys watched my big live stream, my 1 year anniversary live stream, not 1 year, my 3 year anniversary live stream, I had a couple very nice donations from Geriatric Geek. Martinez Joe sent a nice donation. A few others sent like super chats. So I part of the money that I got from those, I did pre-order private parts because that is something I've had on DVD for the longest time, and have been wanting to upgrade it to Blu-ray. There she is. Look at her. Are you gonna say hi to everybody? Oh, it's you. She's being a turd today. So yes, I ordered private parts with some of the donation money I received. I also had a fellow channel send me some stuff off my Amazon wish list, which is very cool. Geriatric Geek actually has a movie on its way to me that has been on my to watch list for a very long time. So thank you for everybody who hung out on that live stream, watched the live stream, donated. It was very kind of you, and it was a fun time. So, what is it? Why are you so hyper? Huh? She knows that her mom and I are going out after this live stream, so that's why she's all hyper. She had catnip and she was good, and now she's all over me. But um, John says I also got the Phantom on Blue, the Arrow 4K of Pitch Black, and of course Mallrats Arrow. Yeah, the Mallrats Arrow just dropped to like 27.95 on Amazon, which is awesome. Jerry actually says he was late because he took it to the post office. I'm very excited. Like I said, I'm not even going to put that movie in the hat. I have like 5 or 6 movies left in our hat. I'm not drawing a hat movie today either because we're going to I pick up RJ tonight a day early. So we're probably not going to have time to watch a movie later before we get him. Um, but it's not even going to go in the hat. It's going to be something when I get it. Uh, I want to watch it within a day or two. As long as it's not on a weekend where I have RJ, it'll be a movie that I'd like to watch right away. I don't think Bridget's ever seen it as well. Like I said, it's been on my to watch list. I mean, it was a movie my sister watched. It's probably been on my to watch list for like over 10 years. So I just never have been able to hunt down a copy, and Bill hooked me up. So I'm very excited about checking it out. So we have about a little over a half an hour. So we're going to dive into the stack of movies. Noah is in the house. Noah, you missed me try to sell some movies to everyone. You missed new releases. We just talked about some going ons in the world. You know, you only missed half of it. It's all good. Here's the stack of stuff for sale for new faces. The numbers seem to be fluctuating pretty crazy. So this is all for sale. So Marie says 3. You know what, Marie? Everything I have next to me is spine down. I'll say I'll say five. I'll be optimistic because I have 20 titles next to me. So I'll say five. And the first one is actually not a movie. It's a TV series, and actually, Dave over at Cinema Sickness gave this to me. Um, I had done a video when they announced this release. I had done multiple videos hyping it up. It just ended up not working out. I wasn't able to get a copy to review, and I was going through a move. Stop. I was going through a move, and I just wasn't able to go out and buy this at the time it came out. And then Dave actually ended up getting a second copy from the studio, and he hooked me up and just gave it to me, which was very kind of him. And that is, yep, Joe got it. It is Community, the complete series. This is he was going after earlier because there's plastic hanging from it, so she needed to attack it, so I had to move it. What? Oh man, she's being something today, boys. So yeah, Community, the complete series. I absolutely love this show. Obviously, the man Donald Glover is in this show, but you have such a good cast. It's such a good ensemble. It's very funny. Tons of pop culture references. This was put out from Mill Creek. I keep wanting to dive back into this show. Like I said, we've been watching 30 Rock, which has been really fun too. I'd never seen that show, neither Bridget. So, but the cast on this is phenomenal. Great writing, such a funny series, and this has all 6 seasons. It's 2 seasons to a case. I still haven't fully opened it because I'm not gonna open it until I start watching it. So the complete series is first up there. Next up, this is a movie that's been on my watch list. I actually J2H, who I don't think is in the room right now, he's at work. Um, Recently asked me about this and said, "Man, it is such an awesome cast." And I was like, "I agree. It's been on my watch list for a bit." I have a list of Shia LaBeouf movies that I have not watched, and this is on that list. And the movie is The Company You Keep, which has Robert Redford, Shia LaBeouf, Sam Elliott, Terrence Howard, Richard Jenkins, Anna Kendrick, Stanley Tucci, Nick Nolte, Chris Cooper, Susan Sarandon. So it has a fantastic cast. Um, 2 hour runtime, but I have not seen this yet. Physical Media Man Joe is in the house. He says he's watching 30 Rock right now on season 3. Community is so good. I agree with Community being so good. We just finished season 1 of 30 Rock. Like I said, I really, really enjoy it. Stephanie is in the house. Movie chatter. How you doing, Steph? So The Company You Keep. Jay's in the house. What's going on, Jay? Have not seen this one. We'll watch it eventually. It is on my to watch list. Like I said, it's one of a handful of Shia LaBeouf movies that I have not seen yet, but it has an insane cast. It's like a political thriller, so I'm sure it'll be entertaining. Andrew says he has seen this movie. Is it any good, Andrew? Hold on 1 second, guys. I can't do that while I'm live. All right. Next up, I got this from Pam's. It still has the sticker on it. Let me peel that off. Corey's in the house. He says, "Nice. A few weeks back, Community on Blu-ray was sold out everywhere because I believe Netflix and Hulu removed a certain episode, and the set was selling for $200 plus, and people were buying." That actually happened with the 30 Rock Blu-ray as well. the price shot up because of some episodes that were in there, and they actually pulled it completely for a little while from Hulu. I don't know if those episodes are back on or not, but like I said, I have the Blu-ray, so I've been watching that. So next up, another surprising movie I've never watched. Another fantastic cast. You have Ving Rhames, Steve Buscemi, John Malkovich, John Cusack, Nicolas Cage, and that is Con Air. Yes, I know. I can't believe I've never seen it either. I've seen Rock, which for some reason I always confuse The Rock and Con Air when I'm talking about like action movies from the late '90s. But I've never seen Con Air, so I've heard it's very entertaining. The magic of supply and demand. Yeah, I mean it happened with Blazing Saddles and Gone with the Wind and Tropic Thunder too. So it's interesting. Once again, a reason why physical media is superior to streaming, because nobody's gonna come in my house and take my 30 Rock Blu-ray off my shelf. So, but yeah, Con Air I've never seen. Like I said, I've heard really really good things about this movie. And Bobby, what's going on? So yeah, Con Air looks like it's a good flick. I've heard, like I said, good things. So I think Marie's at 0, right? Next up, a documentary. I have seen this. This was a Dollar Tree documentary. It was after, I believe this was after the falling out with Jay Leno and The Tonight Show. Um, Conan went on a tour, and it was called the Legally Banned from TV Tour. And the documentary is Conan O'Brien Can't Stop. Very good documentary about what he decided to do after losing his job. He basically did a tour, like an improvised tour, and this shows the behind the scenes of it. And I thought it was a very good movie. I enjoyed Conan. I think he's very funny. And it showed the behind the scenes of, like I said, the 32 date tour that he did, and like trying to come up with stuff to talk about on a tour, because it's not like he's a stand-up comic or anything. So Brandon said he saw him on that tour. It was really fun. That's cool. Happy early birthday to Kyle. RJ's birthday's in 2 weeks. He'll be 10. So it's pretty exciting. Crazy Joe is in the house. Corey says fantastic candid documentary. I agree. Yep, I agree. This is one of the better titles that Dollar Tree has had. I actually saw this movie back a while ago, but then when it was at Dollar Tree's for $1, I grabbed the Blu-ray for sure. So Conan O'Brien Can't Stop. Next up, we have a concert. Um, Concert is from 2002, and it is Concert for George, which features Eric Clapton, Jules Holland, and Sam Brown, Dahani Harrison, who I believe is George Harrison's daughter, Jeff Lynne, Paul McCartney, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Billy Preston, Ringo Starr. And it's a concert on disc 1, and then the theatrical version with additional material on disc 2. So I've never watched this. I got this at a Goodwill, I believe on a New Jersey hunting trip. It was the Goodwill in, oh man, it ends with like a TON, the town. I can't think of the name of it. Brandon, when we go on our hunting trips to New Jersey, that last Goodwill we hit where the Blu-rays are usually in a glass showcase. You're in the house. I know you're going to be able to tell me the town. Something Ton. That's how confident I am. Yeah. Martinez, Joe, and Gary both have birthdays next week. Joe turns 25 and Gary turns 3, if I'm not mistaken. I've never heard of Bunked. Is that like Punked for Kids, Joe? So, Brandon, if you're still in the house, the Goodwill, glass showcase in the front, there's like bookshelves with books and then overages of DVDs. It's like the last one we stop at before going to get pizza at Mediocre and Mediocre. Man, something ton or done. It's driving me crazy. But yeah, I got this for like $2 or $3 there. I think it's a pretty, I don't want to say it's a rare Blu-ray, but I think it goes for quite a good bit of money. And this was mint. Hamilton. See, I was right with the TON. I did get that part right. But it has like this big book in it with like pictures all about George Harrison's life. And it's a 2-disc set. It's a Disney Channel summer camp show. It's not great by any means, but the kids can't get enough of it. Nice. So yeah, Concert for George. And that will not be the last music Blu-ray today. All right. Next up, we got Will Smith in a movie that's based on a true story, and it is Tell the Truth. Sorry. The movie is Concussion, which also stars Alec Baldwin. It's about the basically CTE in the NFL, concussions. Obviously, the title is very literal. I enjoyed this movie. I believe I got this really cheap off the Facebook group a while ago, and I'll probably rewatch it at some point. Not anytime in the very like near future, but at some time I will watch it. I enjoyed this movie. Jay says I'm buying movies tomorrow. Very cool, Jay. What are you buying? Martinez Joe says good film. Yeah, I mean it is a good movie. It's not a great movie, but it's not awful. It's an enjoyable movie for sure. I know this is a movie that the NFL did not want released when it came out, which I can't blame them because I'm not going to get into the NFL, but is Bunked as drama filled as Bug Juice was, Joe? I remember Bug Juice. So Concussion was good. Maria's 0 for 6 so far. Yeah, let's see. There has to be some movies in here you've seen, Marie. Maybe not 5. I might have just been thinking you were going to do good today. But like I said, the titles were face down. So next up, this is a movie I got at a local video game store. I went one day after work because it's local to my work and not really local to where I live. Not that I live. Anyway, it's closer to work than it is for me to go from my apartment. So I was looking around the one day, and something about this movie just like looked interesting. I read about it and it sounds good. There's some people in the cast I really like, and it was written by the guy who wrote Nebraska. And that is a movie called The Confirmation. Has anyone seen this film? It stars Maria Bello, Clive Owen, Tim Blake Nelson, Patton Oswalt, Matthew Modine. Jay said he's buying Bloodshot, Gemini Man, 21 Bridges, and John Wick 3. Bloodshot I thought was alright. 21 Bridges I wasn't a fan of. John Wick 3 is fantastic. And Gemini Man I recently may have gotten on 4K very cheap. Have not done a video for it yet, but need to watch it. So, but yeah, this one just sounded interesting to me. It's like a father-son tale. There's not even like a. It says Clive Owen shines in this irresistible comedy about an estranged father and son whose weekend adventure leads to something they never imagined, a true family connection. Joseph's scene didn't make the shelf. Interesting. Yeah, this was one that I think went for some good money when I bought it. When I say good money, it probably cost me like $4 or $5 and sells for like $10 to $15. But something like this, I'd like to watch before I sell. Like the same thing happened with The Commitments, which I talked about in the last live stream. I'm so glad that I bought that movie and didn't decide to sell it before watching it because I really enjoyed it. So maybe it'll be the same here. But it just sounded like an interesting film to me, and I'll check it out at some point. Next up, we had something brand new sealed. It gets the rub, and Jay says maybe buying. I did just buy Three Ninjas and Sidekicks. I actually have, as long as the package makes it here eventually, because if you guys don't know, USPS has been brutal in certain areas of the country. And when stuff goes through Jersey City, New Jersey, I have had a package that was going from the western part of Pennsylvania to me in the eastern part of Pennsylvania. It was sent 8 days ago, and on the 24th, it arrived in Jersey City, and as the last time it has been scanned anywhere. But the reason I mention that is because it may have all the Three Ninjas movies in it on DVD. Hopefully in the condition they were described to me as. But I have a few really big boxes of movies headed my way. I just worry that they won't get here anytime soon. But next up, brand new factory sealed. Stop. These are not to bite. They're not to play with. Stop being a bad person. God, Khaleesi. Yeah, Stephanie says USPS has been an absolute nightmare. I wholeheartedly agree. But yeah, I've never seen this one. You'll be able to tell that I got it at Big Lots for $3, and that is Conspiracy Theory, which stars Mel Gibson and Julia Roberts. It is directed by Richard Donner. It looks like he also has Patrick Stewart in it. But yeah, I've never seen this movie. Um, Movie from '97, so I was 13 when it came out. It was rated R, so that's probably why I did not watch it. I wasn't old enough to watch it, or it wasn't something I was super excited about watching at 13 years old. But now, as a grown man, I'd like to see it. Joseph's been on the hunt for the last two Three Ninjas films. Aren't they all out of print, I think? Or maybe some of them are. Andrew said he's seen it. Stephanie says, I remember that being pretty good, but it's been a while. Physical Media Man. Physical Media Man Joe says, I'm a big fan of Conspiracy Theory. Jessica says, ooh, Dollar Tree Queen is packing up a few big lots titles she grabbed for me. Yeah, Jess messaged me and let me know what I owe you, and I'll send you out the money for those today. Just found a few couple. That was that even English? A couple $3 Big Lots titles that I did not own. So Marie hasn't seen this either. Jay says my goal is to buy all the Chuck Norris movies. Physical Media Man says I'd love a Three Ninjas Blu-ray box set. I'm surprised somebody like Kino or even Mill Creek hasn't done that. I guess they're what, Sony films? The last two are last time I saw. So yeah, that was kind of like, I have, like I said, a ton of Blu-rays and DVDs. One of the boxes is 60 pounds. It probably is like, I can't imagine how big this box is. I just hope it gets here in one piece. And that's an entire Blu-ray and DVD collection. There were some like really good pieces in there, and I got a great deal on it. And then there was a lady who I bought from before, and she had Blu-rays and DVDs and stuff supposed to be either mint or sealed. Like I said, I'm always worried with DVDs when they're not sealed that they're going to be scratched. But we shall see. Hopefully they get here sometime soon. So yeah, Conspiracy Theory. Have not seen that one. Jeffrey Joe's in the house. What's going on? Next up, another movie I haven't seen. So today's a day where I haven't seen most of the stuff that we've talked about so far. We have 15 minutes left. It'll be close. Probably another surprising movie that I've never watched, and people are going to say, how have you not seen that? Like, everybody's seen that. It's on TV all the time. Why haven't you watched it? Big reason is probably the runtime is why it's kept me away for a while. But I know I need to see this movie. Once again, another great cast. John Hurt, James Woods, Angela Bassett, Jodie Foster, Matthew McConaughey, and that is Contact on Blu-ray. Yes, I've never seen Contact. Um, I believe is this directed? Yeah, directed by Robert Zemeckis, who did Back to the Future. But yes, I have not seen Contact ever. So the chat went away. Geriatric says what? LOL is good. Um, yeah, it's on my watch list. If I own it and I haven't seen it, it's on my watch list. I would not own a movie just to own it. Like I at least want to watch it, and if I don't like it, I would get rid of it. Um, what is the runtime? It is 2 hours and 30 minutes, 150 minutes, Conrad. Anytime soon, probably not. I already have, like I said, we have 6 movies left in our hat, and I think I have another 30 to 35 movies for the next hat already. So I do not wear contacts, Conrad. I've always worn glasses, so I'm not a fan of sticking my finger near my eye. So glasses it is. Joe says, great film. Marie hasn't seen it. Andrew hasn't seen it. So Marie might have not seen anything that we're going to talk about today. But yeah, Contact on Blu-ray. Have not watched. I mean, I haven't watched any format. Oh, this movie has been incredibly popular in the last 4 months for some weird reason. Contagion. I have seen this movie. I have no plans on rewatching it anytime soon because we're living it, so why rewatch it? So yeah, Contagion. It's a good movie. I kept it. I could have sold this for stupid money at one point, and I decided to just keep it. I mean, it's a good movie, but like I said, uh, no rush to rewatch this with everything going on in the world right now. No, Jeffrey, this is all stuff that I'm confused. This is all stuff that I own in my collection. I just take a handful off my shelf and go through it. So Jay says there's a horror thriller film, Ready or Not. Ready or Not's a great movie. It's funny. It's a good horror thriller. It's a funny movie. Ready or Not's excellent. So Stephanie says I watched it when we went in lockdown. It freaked me out. Yeah, nope. I know this and Outbreak were like very popular movies, and I was like, why would you watch that? Like we're living, we're living in lockdown. Why? But some people they like to do that. So I'm not judging anybody. It's just not something I would watch. The beginning of lockdown, I was watching a lot of stand-up comedy and comedy stuff to keep my mind off of it because I wasn't sleeping well when we first went into lockdown. So, but yeah, um, I'm not gonna watch Contagion and Outbreak back to back. So, Steph says I'm a glutton for punishment. Fair enough. I get it. But Contagion, what do we got? We got 10 minutes or so left. This was sent over to me from Mill Creek. I love one of these movies, and it's the real reason why I wanted this set. It is a double feature of Wesley Snipes movies, and one is The Contractor, and the other is The Fan with Wesley Snipes and Robert De Niro. This movie is awesome. If you guys have not seen The Fan, I highly recommend it. Looks like Lena Headey's in The Contractor, which is kind of cool, from Game of Thrones. But yeah, The Fan, such a good film. Um, I owned the DVD for the longest time, and when I saw Mill Creek was releasing this, definitely wanted to get my hands on it. I do want to show this movie to Brit. I told her, I said, it's like, oh man, it's like The Fanatic, except better. I was trying to think of the name of the Travolta movie, but who directed The Fan? Tony Scott. Ridley Scott's son, if I'm not mistaken, right? I wonder if they ever released Passenger 57 on Blu-ray with Wesley Snipes. I don't know if they did or not. I, I know I've seen it on DVD. Man, this cat is going to get punted soon. I'm just letting you guys know. I love this cat. It is pushing its luck. So, what the Sith is this, brother? Hello, bro. It's okay. So Tony Scott is Ridley Scott's brother. Gotcha. I thought you were calling me brother, and I was like, I don't. Um, yeah, Passenger 57 is in a snapper case, the DVD. I don't know if that ever got a Blu-ray release. I'm not sure. I don't think so. But you got The Contractor and The Fan. Next up, Martinez Joe is going to love this one. I know Dave is pretty jealous of this. He didn't even know it existed. It is a 3-disc Blu-ray. I think they're all 3 discs are Blu-ray. And this is definitely not going to be for everyone. But yeah, it is a 16-hour 3-disc set. The first disc is a live full-length set that was filmed in Philadelphia in November 2012. Joe's already a step ahead of me. And then discs 2 and 3 are over 15 hours of live, rare, and unseen footage spanning a decade. And like Joe said, this is Converge, thousands of miles between us. Converge is a, Joe, we describe them as a hardcore band, a grindcore band. It's heavy, it's aggressive, it's violent. This is aggressive music, and I love it. I love hardcore. I love grindcore, mathcore, all of it, all the cores. I love it, except for common core math. That's ridiculous. So, yep, Cinema Sickness talks about Converge a lot. I know he recently got a DVD of them. Um, Jess says Converge is insane live. Yeah, I never got to see Converge live. A buddy of mine actually, um, 2 of my friends traveled cross country to see one of their last shows, and then they ended up not not breaking up and getting back together. But yeah, so this has footage from June of 2002 through July of 2014. Like I said, there's a full concert from Philly. There's all sorts of stuff. Live at Hellfest in '04, live in Baltimore, Maryland, live in Tokyo, LA, Birmingham. There's music videos, live in Paris, Germany, all the way up to live at the This Is Hardcore Fest in 2014 in Philly. So, Martinez Joe says, saw them with Bane and Sick of It All in New York City. Nice. So yeah, Converge. It's angry, aggressive music, and I love it. And when I found out about that Blu-ray, I had to own it, and I got a really good deal on it on Macari because it was grouped in with a lot of CDs. So next up, another movie I've never seen. Common trend of today, if you will. Another fantastic cast. You have Juliette Lewis, Peter Gallagher, Melissa Leo, Minnie Driver, Hilary Swank, and Sam Rockwell in Conviction. This was a very popular title when I was at Walmart, or not Walmart, Blockbuster, 2010. So it was when I worked at Blockbuster. This was a very popular rental. But yeah, this has been on my to-watch list for a while. I believe it is about, yeah, Hilary Swank is Betty Ann Waters, and her brother Kenny, played by Sam Rockwell, is convicted of murder and sentenced to life in prison. So, Jeffrey says, how was it working at Blockbuster? Do you miss it? It was my favorite job I've ever had. It was just so much fun to go into work and recommend movies to people, help them find stuff, check out new releases before they came out, and be able to talk about them. So, like, if something came out in 2 weeks, I would get to rent it. This way, I was familiar with the movie and could recommend it to people. It was just a fun time. I liked my coworkers, and I just loved that there was a video store that you could go to. I hate that there's no video store anywhere anywhere near me. I don't have family video like other people do in their areas. So, um, yeah, this movie's 10 years old, which is crazy. Um, Time's flying. Yeah, 2010 this came out. So, I have not seen it on the watch list, Andrew says. Movie Chatter says, with you on that, I miss video stores. Yeah. I wish there were still video stores instead of just red box vending machines, but I'm sure you guys can figure the next one I have not seen either. Another classic film that is just a hole in my watch history, and it stars Paul Newman. Cool Hand Luke. Yep, never seen it. I know. What? Are you done being a turd? Or are you just going to stare at me from the ground? Yes. Yeah, Family Video I know is a very popular rental store, and I wish I had one near me. I see people like Cool Duder and John Flickinger, and people do videos from Family Video, and I wish I had Family Video near me, but I don't. Jacob, friend of this channel, J2H, goes to Family Video, and I'm like, I hate that you get to go to a video store. So jealous. So, um, Joe says not a Western guy. Andrew says I love Paul Newman. Really? Oh, you are being such a little. Oh. Noah says I'm going to Family Video today. Very cool. Yep, there's one Blockbuster in Oregon, however you say it. I know that Wet Movie and Fluffy Gamer were just there recently. So, yeah, Family Video on the west side of PA, which is probably like 6 hours away. So, Cool Hand Luke. Haven't seen it. I'll watch it eventually, hopefully. So, I have seen this next title though. This is a Disney Movie Club exclusive. It says Disney Blu-ray exclusive, but it was a Movie Club exclusive that they actually did. This was a very popular title on Disney Movie Insiders. Before it changed over, or Disney Movie Rewards, I guess. What's wrong with you? Khaleesi? What's wrong? Hairball? So yeah, this was a very popular title on Disney Movie Rewards. They had it really cheap at one point, and that is Cool Runnings on Blu-ray. This is a Disney Movie Club exclusive. I have seen this movie. It is a great movie. So, I actually have seen this one. It's what it sounds like, Marie, when it happens. I don't get it. I don't fully understand cats, and I've lived with one for over a year now. So, Martinez Joe says, love that film. Marie's never seen that? What? Yeah, so Cool Runnings is a very fun watch for sure. I think we're going to stop there because we're just an hour. I have 5 more films next to me, but I'm going to keep this to an hour. Like I said, Bridget and I are running some errands today. So I told her we'd keep this to an hour so that we could go out and get everything done. And now I'm going to get RJ tonight. So Cool Runnings will be the last title. So we went through 15 of them. And that's it for the live stream, guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out again, as always. Saturday, there will be a new video. It'll be my last pickup video that I recorded probably like a month and a half ago. And then it'll be caught up to videos I recorded last weekend. And like I said, I still have more videos to record, much more videos to record. And like I said, I'll pimp it one more time before everybody leaves. This stack of stuff is available for sale. The top two titles have lightly scratched DVDs, but the Blu-rays are mint. The other are mint discs, no digital copies. So if you see anything in this pile you are interested in, you can message me on Instagram. I will do a deal with you. Or you can email me downthemovie@gmail.com. Like I said, all this is available for sale. I will be getting new stuff, so stay tuned to my Instagram page, as always. And thank you guys for watching. Thank you for hanging out on the live stream. Like I said, plenty of videos coming. I thought I would be back to work by now. I don't know exactly what's going on. Like I said, I've been helping out at the office a few days a week, kind of preparing, and still have not gotten the go-ahead that we're going back to work, which is a little disheartening. But like I said, as far as I know, I will be doing a live stream next week, and it could end at any time, honestly. And I would try to let you guys know in advance, but I definitively do not know when that will be. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for hanging out. As always, until next time, who's down to movie? Bye, everybody.